We're going to set him up for the good old sweet chinny chin chin. Whack! The hills are alive with the sound of music. What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla. We are back with another installment from our WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 season mode. Thank you for joining me as always. We're getting a brand new storyline underway. If you missed the last episode, go check it out because the game fucked me out of having my title.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to one of the four superstars.
It's Michael Cole.
Who will be competing in a fatal four-way match at No Way Out for the right to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania.
Thank God for that.
And tonight, all four contenders will be in the ring in tag team action. You will be facing Matt Hardy and Bobby Lashley, and your partner will be...
Leave me alone. I mean it, Randy. I don't want anything to do with you.
Jillian, you get your ass back here right now. Don't you run away from me. What are you jerks looking at? Why don't you mind your own damn business?
Your partner will be Randy Orton.
Yeah. Great. That's fantastic. But as I was saying, the game screwed me in a big way at the end of the previous episode. Both myself and Chris Benoit initiated pin animations at the exact same time. I still argue my pin animation went down first, but anyway, Chris Benoit ended up getting the win, and he is now your new World Heavyweight Champion. And as Michael Cole just pointed out, we're now going to be heading into a fatal four-way at the next pay-per-view. Myself, Shawn Michaels, versus Randy Orton, versus Matt Hardy, versus Bobby Lashley. The winner will take on Chris Benoit for that championship, provided Benoit is still champion. This entrance theme for Randy Orton has probably been my favourite for Randy Orton, and that's why I want to do a season mode as Randy back in these older games, because I love this track. I love Randy back in his Legend Killer days. Huge fan of Randy Orton since he came into the company, but his Legend Killer kind of gimmick he ran with, ultimately the best that he's ran with. Without a shadow of a doubt. And ladies and gentlemen, even though that shit with Jillian was going on backstage, which I think is going to play into the storyline a hell of a lot more, Randy Orton's our tag team partner. Didn't seem too happy to see me backstage, but he's going to have to put that aside. It's going to be a little bit weird, ladies and gentlemen, because you're looking at Shawn Michaels without that gold around his waist. But at any rate, we've got to look at the positives, and we get a storyline that we wouldn't have been given had we have retained the championship. So, the fact that we've had the Jillian Randy Orton thing established backstage, I think that's going to, as I've already mentioned, play into this storyline a lot further, and I'm very keen to see where this one goes. I think we've had enough of Shawn for the time being. Oh, Matt Hardy V1. Woo! Did you know that he can swerve a tornado? See, I told you he can swerve a tornado. Watching him at the latest AEW pay-per-view when he went into the pool and, like, every time he got dunked, he came out as a different carnation of himself throughout the years. Man, Matt Hardy, creatively, is a genius. Just sucks that WWE kind of held him back a little bit with that creativity. But at any rate, here comes a big boy that's been absolutely wasted to the absolute fullest when it comes to WWE returns. Bobby Lashley. Big boy Bobby. Probably would not do a season mode as Bobby Lashley, but if I did, it would probably be in 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw. Pretty sure that's the one where ECW kind of get introduced for the first time. Because it'd be good to fight for ECW. I've been considering doing general manager mode, good old GM mode, where we draft our own roster, we put our own matches together. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section down below. Actually, I'll put a poll up in the top corner right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
You can just vote on that.
California. You're not going to believe
Oh, Randy looks a lot more chummy than he did a couple of minutes ago. Ring-a-ding-ding, let's get this match underway, shall we?
they can't wait to see the SmackDown superstar.
Let's not stuff around. Let's put this match to bed pretty quick.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much.
How many can we get here?
I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his
Can we
way
get in the 5?
and now we see it paying off. This superstar
That's 4.
is all fired up. It's
Oh, you better believe we can fit that 5 in there.
Yeah, well,
It deals a lot of damage, that move.
that fire go out pronto.
Might be time to hit that sweet chinny chin chin. You know what I'm saying?
Michaels is getting up there, Cole. You know what?
Oh, you are kidding me. You are kidding me. I think we might have to go for the sharpest of shooters, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to change anytime soon.
We're going to make this bitch tap out. Come on.
Be familiar with this one, Taz.
Oh, Bobby.
Both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth.
Do myself a favor and just get outside the ring and be useless, please. Come on, ref, count it. You are kidding. I had that wrapped up in the bag. Signed, sealed, delivered, baby. Ow.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea.
Get Lashley out of here, ref. That's it. Get up in his face. And he's in the right spot too, because we hit that body chop. We go for the head punch.
Anything can happen in WWE. His opponent is out of it.
We're going to set him up for the good old sweet chinny chin chin. Whack! The hills are alive with the sound of music. Hey, Bobby. Do myself a favor and lie down for a second while I get this pinfall. Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That's the way you want to kick things off, ladies and gentlemen. Establish your dominance early, because I'm bringing that title home. Ain't nobody else going to be challenging for that title except for me. Come here, Randall. Thank you for showing up. Because that's all he needed to do at the end of the day, because Shawn Michaels knows how to get the job done.
No, Randy!
Come on,
Get-
Jillian.
getting a bit
What's
rough.
your problem?
My problem? You're my problem, Randy. Now get lost!
I'm not going anywhere until...
Hey, is that the way you treat a lady?
What the lady wants is between the lady and me, Bobby. So I suggest you keep walking.
Yeah, Bobby knows all about taking care of ladies, you know what I'm saying?
You, me, the ring, tonight. Come on, Jillian. Let's get you out of here.
Lana's not going to be happy with you, Bobby.
What a relief for Jillian Hall that Bobby Lashley was right there.
Bobby Lashley acting all gentlemanly-like? Who would have thunk it?
Of all superstars it could have been, it had to be Jillian Hall. There are so many other female superstars it could have been, and they went with Jillian. I mean, if I saw Randy Orton and Jillian having problems backstage, I'd just leave them be, because Jillian's annoying as all shit. Time to move on from Matt. We're going to get a little bit more of the Shawn Michaels experience right now, ladies and gentlemen. Because in singles action, it's going to be Shawn Michaels versus Matt Hardy version 1. And just like the previous version of Matt Hardy from that tag team match, he's going to get wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. I'm actually quite surprised, given the rosters of both Raw and SmackDown in this game, that Matt Hardy is even involved in this storyline to begin with. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Hardy Boy fan at heart, but when it comes to the World Heavyweight Championship, given back in, 2007, come on, let's get real. Matt Hardy was nowhere near World Heavyweight Championship material. Shawn Michaels, however, well and truly up there on top of the class.
Crowd is on its feet here in St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
I'll tell you, Cole, these WWE
You ready to throw down?
fired up. I'm having a hard time staying in my seat.
I'm with you with that one.
How quickly can we put him away tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
I can't wait to get started. And there's the reversal.
Gonna put up more of a fight, Matthew.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few... Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling.
Gonna go the good old 5 backbreakers again.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. Here it is, Taz. He's done.
There we go.
And he's about to let his opponent have it.
It deals a lot of damage, and it takes their body to, like, the next level of absolutely being destroyed, that it's not funny. Oh, here we go. Did someone say it's time for some sweet chinny chin chin? I'm pretty sure that's what I heard in the crowd. Someone 5 rows back, second to the left. Oh, it's time. It is time. I hope you guys in the nosebleeds at the back are ready to catch his head. It's time for some sweet chin music. Game over. 1, 2. Oh, Matt Hardy. Hang on a minute. Showing a bit more fight than I thought he had within him.
He's getting up there, Cole. You know what? If he sticks around too much longer, the HBK is going to stand for...
Okay, Matthew. Here's the deal. You don't want to let me pin you? That's fine.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't...
We'll make him tap out instead. With the sharpest of shooters, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's game over. Thank you for coming, Matthew.
Dig deep and find a way...
Another win in the books. I turned around and told you all. When it comes to retaining that World Heavyweight Championship, when it comes to reclaiming that World Heavyweight Championship, when it just comes to the World Heavyweight Championship, there is no other superstar that is in the equation except for the Heartbreak Kid, HBK, Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels. Who's next on the serving platter?
Teddy, you've got to do something about Jillian. Randy Orton won't leave her alone. It's making her a total wreck. She needs help.
I wished I could do
Hello,
something,
Melina.
girl, but unless Jillian says something incriminating,
Holla at me,
about
baby.
it, I can't act on anything.
But Teddy, everyone in this room knows that Orton took him out.
It sure looks that way, player. But if Jillian doesn't claim that Orton's lying about being with her when player was attacked, I can't touch him. He thinks Orton was the one who did it too. But the problem is, he didn't actually see anything.
So what? We're just gonna let him get away with this?
I ain't letting him get away with nothing, player. Now, I might not be able to fine or suspend or fire him, but I can put him in a match. A handicap match with the two of you tonight. Now, maybe that'll teach him a lesson.
I'll go talk to Jillian. Maybe I can get her to open up and admit what Orton's up to.
Sounds good to me. Orton ain't gonna get away with this. Believe that.
Yeah, believe that, player. Holla, holla, holla.
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside.
So we've now got ourselves a 1-on-tag handicap match.
Already going crazy, and he actually
in which we know Matt Hardy's not going to even get involved because, let's be serious, I can carry this on my own.
No question. The SmackDown superstar never failed to win the house down. And
Why put it in the hands of somebody else when I'm more than capable of getting it done myself? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like it's a pretty, like, standard run-of-the-mill storyline. He's taken out Bobby Lashley. He's claiming that Jillian is his, like, alibi for not doing it. And we're going to try and get her to spill the beans. It's pretty stock standard. And actually, out of all the storylines we've had so far, pretty weak. But hey, it's just a transition between me losing and regaining the championship at the end of the day. So, you got to fill it with something, right? Is that enough for the pin? Come on, ref. Come on. Okay. Let me regain some stamina, please, Randall. Thank you.
it sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far? I think we're about to
I want to get up onto the turnbuckle. Thank you. Oh, whoops. They don't call it the high-risk district for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Listen here, Randy. That's how you do it.
I don't think Shawn White
The has-been kid, huh, Taz?
he looks as good today as he ever did. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match.
Big words coming from somebody who didn't really amount to nothing during his tenure at WWE. No. That would have been the perfect setup for an RKO, right? The spin around into the RKO. Whack! Well, that's game over. Count it, ref. Thank you. Getting it done again. I told you. There is nobody else that is going to be bringing home that championship, ladies and gentlemen. Call me cocky, call me whatever you want, but I'm not wrong. That being said, you watch me get to the pay-per-view and get absolutely wrecked. Because maybe this overconfidence is what's going to let me down. But nonetheless, we pick up another win on the blue brand. But unfortunately, it's going to be the final win for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where this episode is going to come to a close. Thank you for joining me as always, however. I know some of you have been enjoying this series. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support you've thrown behind this series. And if you have been enjoying it, continue to show that support by hitting that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, why not consider sticking around for a bit longer? Hit that subscribe button, pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation, and join one hell of a community of people. While you're at it, hit that notification bell, so on the off chance YouTube actually does decide to update anybody with notifications and whatnot, you get a sweet little ring-a-ding-ding in your inbox to let you know that our Godzilla's dropped a brand new video, and we're starting to get involved with some brand new different types of series on the channel, so I don't want you missing out. Including later on today, a brand new series kicks off on the Retro Rewind roster. I don't want you guys to miss it. Speaking of missing it, if you've missed any episodes of this along the way, there is a link down below for the SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 playlist. Feel free to go check that out, as well as the social media links that are down there as well. You guys know what to do with those. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.